Alright, so tag all these in the mail today, which got me some mangas and books, some PlayStation 2 games, some music CDs, some mini CDs, and some DVDs as well. And I got all this from Suruga-Ya's website, which this is actually my 10th Suruga-Ya purchase so far. And yes, the reason this box is big is because I purchased like over 42 items to this time. So yeah, just make it fitting for my 10th order by making it big as possible. So anyway, I'm going to show you the books first. So here they are. Here's The Night Before Christmas manga, which already have the English copy of it, and now I have it in Japanese. Pretty small book too, compared to the English one. I'm going to show you some pages. Here's Daiji na koto wa mina neko ni kyowata by Susie Becker. All of the reason why I bought a Japanese copy of this book is because it's actually a pretty cool book about cats. Although I came across this while I was at a vet the other day. It's actually a pretty cool book. I'm going to show you some pages of it. And here's some Dimension W books. Got Dimension W Volume 3, Dimension W Volume 4, Dimension W Volume 5, and Dimension W Volume 6. Here's Saki Volume 6, which I already have 5 volumes of that, and now I have a 6th volume. I'm going to show you some pages of that one. And here's some Gurren Lagann mangas. Got Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. I'll actually show you some pages of that one. And I've actually been wanting these mangas for a long time, ever since I was a fan of the Gurren Lagann series back 2015. And here's Tonkatsu D Jagataro Volume 7 and Tonkatsu D Jagataro Volume 8. I already have 6 volumes for that, and now have 7 and 8. Now on to the music CDs. Here's Chisato Moritaka Pepperland. So here's the disc and the spine card. Here's Ship Launching by Tomato Lab. So here's the disc and the spine card. Forgot to show you the back cover of that one. Here's Standards on a Sofa by Toki Asako. So here's the disc and the spine card. I already have the Weekend Shuffle album, and now I have this album. Here's the Too Young to Die single by Jamiroquai. So here's the disc and the spine card. And here's Cross by Justice, which I already have Hybrid Drama. And now I have their debut album called Cross. So here's disc 1, the spine card. And here's disc 2, which is a DANCE single, including the music video for that song as well. And now here's some mini CDs. Although this is the first time I ever saw the packaging in person. I thought it was going to be like this tall, but it's actually that tall. So here's Winter's Tale by Hiroshi Takano and Takao Tajima. Although this is a commercial song for Sapporo beer. So here's the poster and the disc. Here's Honto Suji Tachi ni Mata Kaeru, which is Suji Pai radio station. I think it's supposed to be like a drama CD. But I bought it because I'm a fan of the John T. Sujupai series, of course. So here's the disc. Here's Kazuni Fukarete by Chisato Moritaka. So here's the disc. And here's Dareda by Denki Groove. So here's the disc. Now on for some DVDs. First, here's Gurren Lagann 3, James and the Giant Peach, Stephen King's It, Powerpuff Girls, Utonium Hakase, Daikatsu Yaku Hen, Kim Possible, Dangerous 5. Although Kim Possible is one of those shows I haven't watched since I was a kid. But I actually rewatched it on Disney Plus the other day. That show still holds up, too. And here's Chicago, which is actually one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Although that song, Cell Block Tango, that was my favorite one in that movie when I was a little kid. Now, here for some PlayStation 2 games. Here's Eternal Ring, which I'd never played this game before, but I see it looks pretty good. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Persona 4, which of course I bought me a Japanese copy of this game because this is actually my favorite Persona game in the series. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Dragon Quest VIII. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Dragon Ball Z Sparking Neo, which I already have a North American copy of this game, which is Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Now I have it in Japanese. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Sonic Heroes. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Arugos no Senshi, or Rygar. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Ready Rumble Boxing Round 2, which of course I bought me a Japanese copy of it because this is actually my favorite game in the series when I was a kid. I grew up playing the Nintendo 64 version, and I grew up playing the PlayStation 1 version of the first game. So, of course, I had to buy me a Japanese copy of this one on PlayStation 2. So, here's the disc and the manual. Now, the last row of the PlayStation 2 games. Here's Medal of Honor Frontline, which, of course, I bought me a Japanese copy of it because this is my favorite Medal of Honor series of all time. My favorite Medal of Honor game of all time. So, here's the disc and the manual. Here's Finding Nemo. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Exciting Pro Wrestling 4. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Mr. Incredible, or The Incredibles, the video game. So here's the disc and the manual. Although I actually wanted both of these games. Like, I wanted Nemo alongside with Incredibles. Here's Sengoku Musou, or Samurai Warriors. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's The Bouncer, which another game I never played before, but I've heard it's good. So here's the disc and the manual. And last but not least, here's Lego Star Wars, the video game, which is another game I played at my uncle's house when I was a kid. Pretty fun game, too. Still holds up to this day. So here's the disc and the manual. And that's all for my Suruga-Ya purchases. Well, just want to show you what I got today, so that's all for right now, and thanks for watching.